Here's now to go into the thing that we were talking about selling too much. Bronson Reed sells way more than he should be. Did you notice this?
He does sell.
He's like selling like Ziggler almost.
I think for Bronson, his selling is his breathing time.
That's where he gets to rest.
That's where he gets to rest.
Yeah, but he's a big man. He gets to rest whenever he wants to rest. It's like Big Show. You just stop the momentum. Now you get to rest. That's how big men work, though.
That's big men back then. Big men now are also flippy do ass niggas as well.
This motherfucker's doing backflips and
doing somersaults and
corkscrew moonsaults and shit.
So
that's my point, though. He shouldn't be doing that shit. He should just be running through motherfuckers. That's where he actually shines. Like, honestly, when he never hits the moonsault, first off.
He'll kill a bitch.
Exactly. He's never going to hit that, so stop doing it. Because at that point, you're just doing it to show people you can do a moonsault.
That's what it is.
That's all it is.
That's what it is.
Look how athletic he is.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what's the point? My point is this. I get what you're saying. Back then versus today.
Yeah.
Right? But there was a reason why it worked back then and it doesn't work today. Does this make sense?
I mean, it's working to a sense because people are believing the athleticism when something like that happens.
Bronson Reed, that triple threat was the most unbelievable fucking match I've ever seen, and I don't mean that in a good way.
And believe it or not,
it was so unbelievable that I stopped paying attention because I was like, I don't even give a fuck.
And
anymore.
what's crazy about it is that's the fans' favorite of the night.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what I'm saying, though, bro. It's a new. It's
holy
different.
fuck balls!
It was it got
Why,
the highest
they did
score.
A triple German suplex that didn't even make fucking sense.
It just got the highest score of the night.
It didn't make sense. like physically, it didn't make sense. The physics of it. How does that work?
It claims that it showcased
Chad's strength.
No, it showcased Bronson Reed. It made Sammy a little bit more popular as a champion, and it just made Chad be able to continue a storyline with Alpha Academy.
I think it failed in all three places, and I'm glad you're telling me this because I didn't even see any of the takes on this. But I think it failed in that it wasn't believable. Half of the shit they did, just like it wouldn't have happened. Like it just like you could see where even they like didn't believe in it, and I think it lost the crowd. I feel like it did. But here, let me explain why it failed in all places. Right, the Otis thing.
Mm-hmm.
The point of that whole thing was supposed to be that Otis finally snaps and says, "Fuck you, Chad. I'm gonna hit you, and that's it. We're done." Right? They play it off again, 50-50 booking with Triple H. He doesn't want to actually pull the trigger. Triple H is too bitch to pull triggers. He makes it that actually Otis accidentally hits Chad Gable. And it wasn't him actually turning, it was him fucking up in the match and costing him the title.
Yeah.
With that, the costing of the title should have been Otis saying, "No, fuck this." It was no DQ. He knocks out Chad, and that's it. That's it. Pull the trigger. What are we waiting for?
They don't have much arsenal, bro. They can't pull every punch. They got to save a few. They got weeks to go before SummerSlam.
This should have been the beginning of the build now for the Otis versus Chad?
It can start on Monday. It can start tomorrow.
No, what's going to happen now? This is how the booking goes. It's going to have where Chad comes out and berates Otis in a promo, and then Otis finally snaps.
Well,
and it's not going to have as much impact as it could have had last night.
I think the match for tomorrow, or the build-up right now, is Bronson versus Otis.
So that's probably where it's going to take place.
Yeah.
At the end of that or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sammy just was it was what it was. I say it failed because by the end of it, I didn't give a fuck who won the match. And then everything that Chad Gable did, I couldn't believe it. Like, I can only suspend my disbelief so much. It brought up a question to me, though. What are some moves that big men just shouldn't take? Do you get what I mean? Where like because there's a certain
Hurricanrana.
I wrote that down actually. Hurricanrana was one, like a Canadian destroyer.
Canadian destroyer.
Fuck out of here! Don't do it. German suplexes after last night. After watching Chad Gable toss fucking Bronson around,
belly to belly suplex
to take it, yeah,
overhead belly to belly.
Right, unless it's like a Brock Lesnar or somebody that you're showcasing their strength.
A flapjack.
Flapjack. I'd say even basic punches and kicks. Basic punches and kicks.
Remember when Brock first came out and you would hit him with a basic jab? He would just charge up.
Exactly.
Clothesline the
and
fuck
close
out.
down. Right. Not even take like one step forward. And
he even did it in the game for PC.
I love that move in the game. Power bombs. Should never see it. Yeah.
Unless it's a 3-man power bomb.
Okay, maybe. Like the Shield.
Yeah.
Doing it's a big show or something. I got you. Well, I also don't think they should be doing fucking backflips and shit. So moonsaults.
It's just Bronson.
It's not. It's every fat man in the game now.
The only one that successfully is Swift is Ivor.
And something about him, I actually do like watching him do that type of shit.
Yeah.
But it's because like when you watch Bronson do the moonsault, it's like it's all fucking
contorted.
It's contorted, yeah.
It's not even a full flip. It's like him doing a somersault.
He's not in control of his body.
It's like a cartwheel.
That's why nobody wants to take it.
Yeah. But it was all for a setup for Chad to hit his moonsault.
Yeah.
So
but I've never seen Bronson ever hit that moonsault before.
I don't pay attention to Bronson like that to know what he does or what he completes.
I think that's the point. You should be paying attention to him because
Big Bronson Reed. Like it's just he just never seemed to make it to anything.
That's my point, though. How do you call a guy Big Bronson Reed? Big is his moniker, and he's getting tossed around like he's Dolph Ziggler.
And he's from like Australia or something.
Australia, some weird place, yeah.
He should be fucking obliviating people.
I thought he was another Samoan, to be honest. But he should be just mowing through people. You got to have some of those guys where when he comes out, everybody has the moment like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
It should have been Bronson, Braun Breaker, all these dudes wrecking shit.
And then eventually you have them all collide with each other.
Yeah. Either fraction out or collide.
It's simple. It's very simple. But they're too pussy to actually... Triple H is too pussy to actually do it.
Bronson and Breaker would fucking destroy...
It's not supposed to really end decisively on TV. That's what you have pay-per-views for.
Yeah. WWE is not realizing that their storylines nowadays aren't building characters more than burying them.
Right.
Just for instance, since we're talking about Alpha Academy, once that's said and done, what happened to Chad? Like, they really feel like this is blending in with Chad not getting the opportunity with Gunther, what Sammy did, wins, and it's not blending very well, but they think it is. And when it's all said and done and he drops Alpha Academy and still doesn't win the belt, where does he go from there? He's just going to get buried.
I'll tell you why it's stupid. Because in storyline, right, you got Chad Gable, this little tiny dude, slapping the shit out of this giant fucking guy, right?
Yeah.
They've never established in storyline why is Otis that committed to Chad. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like they never established like what did he do that made you like where you'll take slaps in the face from him.
I mean,
and you'll just
Alpha
take
Academy's been out for a minute. I think there was some.
They've never. Hold on, real quick. Sorry, because I know where you're going with that. But Chad never led him to any success. It's not like he's not like there's nothing that's holding him in storyline to Chad. It's just a dude slapping the shit out of him.
Well, what I believe Alpha Academy was Otis coming to him wanting to be a winner.
Right.
So that being said, they're losing. He's gonna get slapped up saying you're failing me as being a winner.
No, but
he's gonna take it.
If there was ever, they should have established a point where he made him a winner.
They were tag team champions at one point.
Yeah, but
that's how far you can go when you're a tag.
Maybe Otis could have had a single run or something.
He did before. He did before he became a tag, and he had to because the single run was.
Yeah, but like, where is the thing? Like, for instance, when Otis finally stands up to Chad, right?
Yeah.
What is he like? What's at stake? Like, what is he risking by standing up to Chad? Other than he's standing up to a smaller dude that he should have beat the fuck out of a long time ago.
I think because
sorry, go ahead.
I think because Chad is now turning heel. But Alpha Academy is still babyface.
Right.
There's some kind of hiccup in the transition. They don't want to turn Alpha Academy heel.
He's trying to pull them over to the evil side.
Yeah.
And they're kind of fighting it.
Yeah. Because they're a heel once upon a time. Then they became babyface again.
But that's my point is what is like, and maybe I just don't know the storyline that was told.
Yeah.
What's there that's like where they go, no, but we have to be loyal to Chad. He's done this for us. He's done this for us. He's done this for us. Like, what have they told us in story? Like not stuff that we made up in our head where it's like, oh, well, they've trained each other. They never showed us that on TV.
Mm-hmm.
They may have showed us little snippets or something, but they've never showed anything where it was like where he never saved their life. You know what I mean?
I can't battle something I haven't really focused on and watched. I don't know Alpha like that, but I'm pretty sure there's something why there have been tags for so long and a fraction for so long. Why I wouldn't say it's a loyalty to Chad itself, because I don't think it's ever been known that it's Chad's group.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just I can't answer that question. I really just can't. But I really feel like there has to be something for them to be there that long.
Well, the way they're treating the storyline, last thing I'll say on it, the way they're treating the storyline is that it's almost like Chad has something over Otis. You know what I mean? Some kind of blackmail kind of shit. And that's why he's taking it. Otherwise, why the fuck is Otis doing it? He's just a moron then.
Well, that's kind of what they portrayed him to become.
Yeah, but how many times does a man have to get slapped in the face by the same man before he finally says fuck it?
I mean, Mankind was getting slapped in the face by the Rock, and they're still considered tag team.
Well, Mankind was a sick sadistic fuck. Doesn't count. He was Mankind, for Christ's sakes. Didn't have an ear. No, all right. For instance, what all right, when Otis accidentally hit Gable at King of the Ring, right? There should have been a moment where, and I don't know if they showed this, but where Otis almost like has a smirk, like that kind of felt good. You know what I mean?
No,
he still had the moment like, oh, I didn't mean to do that.
because he still doesn't want to be a failure. He still feels like
he is a failure, though. That's my point.
But that's why he's like, oh, I'm such a failure. You're getting his gym, man. That's all it is. That's his gym.
I'm saying though, he's already a failure. There's nothing benefiting him staying with Chad. There's nothing benefiting him staying with Alpha Academy.
Okay, if you're stupid and you get a tutor to make you smart, and you're still trying to become smart, so you're gonna rock with that tutor until you become smart.
Oh, you're saying he's still stupid?
Yeah, he's still stupid and it's still a failure. And he's just gonna be that way until he realizes.
Maybe I'm harping on that a little too much. Yeah, maybe it probably will still get a big pop.
Yeah,
but
because we still don't even put in consideration Tasawa. He told Tasawa to attack, and he didn't do shit on SmackDown.
Yeah. And I'm surprised he's even still there.
He called him Maxine the pre-failures.
Yeah.
And ejected them himself.
He told them to leave. Yeah.
see, the change rules there. He did the ref gesture and all. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah.